What's going on, guys? I was asked to do an updated video on CCL. So far it's playing out perfectly as expected. You can see we got that breakout. Let's check the weekly. We got this breakout here, just like we thought. So as of right now, you can see the old resistance here was at 24.39. So that right there is going to be obviously a tough area for us to get above, and we're going to want to maintain support. Obviously, we've gotten above it, but we do want to maintain support here, at least in this general range here. And as of right now, we have, I believe, been getting. Let's see, where are we at? Oh yeah. So we've been holding support there, which is fucking awesome to see. So let's take a look and see what's going on. So if we look on the hourly here, as of right now on the hourly, there is bearish divergence right here. Where's my little drawing tool? So you can see higher prices in the price action, lower in the RSI. So that is bearish divergence as of right now. Of course, it could, continue up higher and actually cancel that out. But let's just take a look at what we have right here. So this, to me, this is on the hourly, so probably be just a small little pullback. Kind of looks like a little small, potentially a small rising channel, rising wedge, something like that. So if we were to look at the breakdown of that, and, pullbacks are normal. We can't just go straight up. So, if we were to expect a breakdown, it's not even that bad anyway. 23.94, 23.93. And if we were to say fuck all indicators and continue up higher and break out, then that would bring us up to, oh, my shit's freezing here. There we go. 25.45. But let me take a look and see if we have anything here. So we just got a red TD9 flash as well on the hourly, so it kind of all coincides there. So, even if we continue holding support here at this 20, actually that works out perfectly. So the breakdown's kind of right to this area here, which was the old resistance right here. So what we'd want to see from here is at least maintaining somewhere in this area. If we do have a little pullback here, 23.83 or 24-ish. So that would be perfectly fine to see us have a little pullback, fall here, consolidate here for a little bit, and then maybe round up here and create another W before we head up a little higher. That's a possibility. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. So on the 4-hour, we do have an 8 candle there. We have a little bit of bearish we might have just broke up high enough to cancel that bearish divergence there. So that's always a good thing. But do we have like a rising channel or something here? Let's take a look. Oh, we do have a bigger rising channel here on the 4-hour. But let's see. Do I want to go from there or right here? Maybe right there. So there's a bigger rising channel here. So we could have and the next candle is going to be a TD9, or it's going to be a 9 candle, so it could be a TD9 there. So we could get a little small pullback here. Let's take a look. And it kind of looks like potentially a small little double top here with this resistance that we're getting. I mean, it makes sense. A lot of people are probably going to expect to take some profits in this area here just because that was an old resistance over here in the past. So you're gonna get that. But Let's see what the pullback would be of the rising channel on this 4 hour if it matches up to the 1 hour. This might be a little bit bigger. Let's see. So if in fact we get a pullback somewhere around here, the pullback, that one's 22.56 if it does get a little bigger. I mean, it's hard to say when we would pull back exactly. And, like I've said, we don't have to, even if we do break down from this little bit of a rising channel here, and I don't know if we would find support. I'd like to see us find support here, of course, at this 24.09, but that might not be big enough correction here to reset the RSI enough. So if we do have a pullback there, we wick or double bottom somewhere there. That was an ugly SW. I don't know why it just squiggled like that. But if we do have a small little pullback there and then create another maybe rising channel or something like that, that's a possibility. So just in my opinion, I'm just kind of buying these little pullbacks here that we're getting, where we come up, we hit resistance, we fall, a couple spinning tops, find support here, then we break up, hit a resistance twice, we fall, find support. I mean, this support line here is at 23.83. So we don't have to break down from this rising channel. It can continue up in this rising channel. It can stay in here and do kind of the same thing all the way up it until it reaches the target that we are expecting. So that's just something to keep in mind, though. Eventually, it will break down from that. It doesn't have to be, right at this TD9. We can ignore it. We can come down. We can have enough support here at the 23.85, 24. I like the 23.83 area. And then come up, hopefully break above this 24 again, and then just kind of continue higher. That's a possibility as well. But just keep in mind that we could have a small little pullback here. But, you can see here we have the 50 EMA about to cross this 200 EMA, so that actually would push us up as well. So that could be what's going on here. I mean, we have this golden cross on the daily coming in here as well. So this usually gives you some pretty good price action too. And we're only at a 4 on the daily, so it's not like we get a red TD9 there. You can tell on the RSI we're just starting to get into some healthy strength right here. Now, of course, we have to keep an eye on these levels here, which we're not even near. So, it's possible we'll be at the $27, $28 level by the time we get there. But of course, actually, we don't have to correct there, but we'll have to be cautious a little bit more when we get up in those levels, because in this RSI range is where it likes to have corrections, pretty solid corrections, but we're not even close to there yet. So in my opinion, it's not something to worry about. Let's see. And let's see. Sorry, guys. This is my first time looking at it since the last time I made this video, actually. I mean, I only looked at it that Tuesday morning when I was looking for this breakout of this 2150. I went long right there, actually. The thing broke out first thing Tuesday, and I'm sitting here on the hourly, and I'm watching this candle here as it comes up, got rejected, came back, came up, we got the hourly close, we opened the next candle, we came down, and I fucking put a market buy right here, and I ended up with an average of 21.52 or something. And I actually bought some of these dips. It dropped back again. I bought again here, somewhere in this area, and then we wicked up here, got rejected, came back. I started buying again here, and I think as of right now, I forget what my average is, but I think I'm averaged around 22.40 or something like that. I mean, I don't know, something like that anyway. Nothing too crazy. And then I haven't really bought anything since we've been, since we spiked here, I haven't really bought anything. I think it'll work out well, because if we do roll over here and we come back down and kind of do something similar, then this next buying opportunity, if it doesn't break this or get an hourly close below this 2370 area, then we can expect that we're going to continue to run up here. So, that's just something to keep in mind. But I mean, I'm still feeling good about this. I'm trying to look for any expectations of something I'm missing here. Obviously, on the weekly, I guess the only thing we would want to be careful of, but it doesn't look like any. I'm just going to keep my eye on it, really. It's not anything to fear yet. But obviously, if we look right here on the RSI, we got rejected here on this RSI last time. So I am going to place that there just to be cautious and see when we do get here on this weekly if we're going to be able to break it or if we're going to end up coming back down again. And that's going to be what determines everything once we get there. Let's see if I can take a look at something real quick. Let's see. TD9. And I'm going to look at the Ichimoku cloud as well and then probably drop it off. So on the daily, as of right now, one thing we do want to be careful of is that we are, which I still believe we still have room to come up. There's no signs of anything rolling over, so I think we're clear here. But we have to keep an eye on that as well, is that as of right now, we do have bearish divergence on the daily. We're higher on the right than the left here, and on the RSI, we're lower on the right than the left. But we're just getting above in this strength area. So, I mean, I don't see any signs of this coming down, especially with this golden cross that's rolling in right here on the daily. So, we're just going to want to be careful of this being some type of double top action. That would be my only concern. But I have a feeling that we're going to get a pretty good, even if we have a small little correction there, I think that we will continue higher before getting any type of daily correction. But I'll keep an eye on that thing for sure, just to make sure that we don't have anything, anything stupid going to happen to us and everything rolls over. Obviously, the market's been a little wild lately. I've had a few of my plays fucking shit bricks that just out of nowhere, they just fucking started dumping. Like the big money just says, see ya, we don't want to fucking play with you no more. And I had shit just completely break complete structure and just fucking crash, and all my stop losses get hit. So, that's... Sorry, I'm taking my dinner out of the oven here. But yeah, so, I mean, times are a little crazy right now. We're just going to have to, obviously keep your stop losses at positions of strength. I mean, for me, I'm just going to keep mine at the 2140 level because that's kind of back in this pattern here. And, maybe 2112 or something like that. And, if you want to keep it locked in profits, obviously you can keep yourself in profits here at the $22 level or wherever, or just at break even in general, just in case, something stupid fucking happens. But obviously this volume coming in is beautiful. But what did I want to do? Oh, yeah, I wanted to do something. I wanted to do a fib retracement. But yeah, I mean, I was like 90%, about 80% cash fucking after that big red day because a couple of my plays, like I said, they kind of went to shit on me, and all my stop losses hit. I think I lost a total of $150. But it's not like anything that I got stopped out on came back. It's all still down, which, kind of blows. But yeah, so I guess basically you're based off of this here. I'm just going to do these fibs off of here. Well, actually, we could actually go off of this wick, potentially. Whoops, come on, let me grab it. Sorry. Where are we at? Shit. All right, let me delete that. Let me do this one more time, guys. Sorry. I just noticed that I could go off of this other wick up here in this range, which is 25.22. So that'll actually be your next resistance most likely. And I'm going to actually go off of this lower wick here, I think. Maybe I should go off of this. No, I'm going to go off of this low here. Oh, what the fuck is that? That's not what I wanted. No, we want to go off of this. No, I'm going to go off of this double bottom down here, actually. This would make more sense. So if we go from here to this 24, 25, 22, so we have the, oh, okay, there you go. The 0.236 is at that 2112 that I was just talking about here, where I'm going to put my stop loss somewhere down here at this. I was going to do 2112, but I might actually do 2110 for my stop loss there. And even though I'm in profits, I could move myself into profits here. And I guess if we wanted to figure out a good stop loss point where we could be in profits, the way we would do that is we'd actually go to this hourly here. I'm going to just delete that for now. We'd go to this hourly here, and we'd take a fib retracement here from this wick there up to where we are now. And you can see our fib retracement levels off the hourly time frame here. So you can see our 0.382 is at 22.96. Our 0.5 fib is at 22.41. Our 0.618 is at 21.86. And our 0.786 is at 21.08. And obviously 0.236, I don't know if I said that or not, is at 23.64. So that's kind of the area of the pullback I'm expecting off of this breakdown, and it's kind of right in line here. So I'd like to maintain this as support because, as you see here, we are wicking up to it on this hourly over on the left here. So now you want to turn and flip this resistance into support, and if it doesn't, obviously, then we would have a breakdown to something a little lower, which could be the 22.96 level potentially if we can hold this next one as support. So these are kind of your two levels that you could, if you were looking to buy something back on, you could. Now, the only problem with buying at the 0.382 is that if it comes down there, that's potentially, unless it's going to be a fake breakdown, but that would be a breakdown of your rising channel here, and that breakdown would probably, which I don't really expect it to break down here. I'm not looking for that, but I'm just saying, if we were to break down from that rising channel, then you have your 22.45. So just so you keep that in mind here, that if in fact we were going to do something like that, that would really reset some RSI there for sure. But at that point, I'd be a little more cautious if we did do that, because now we'd probably be flipping a little more bearish because we probably wouldn't have that big action, but we would actually have this being like a shoulder and a head, and then we'd have to be very cautious here as we approach the 23.64, because if we got rejected there, then we could be doing something like that. But, like I said, there's not much telling me about that happening right now. I still feel like we're in a strong uptrend, and I don't see anything negative like that coming on unless the whole market crap shoots again. But, CCL actually did really well. So, I mean, we could be looking like something like that maybe, you know what I mean, where we come back down and then, make a, whatever. But that's just speculation. I can't tell you the future. I can just tell you what the chart's telling me right now as I'm looking at it. And as of right now, like I said, I see a small correction coming, and I'm looking to potentially scoop some up at this 23.64 if we can hold right here and we notice that we're holding. I mean, it's not just like as soon as it hits it, buy it. It's kind of like it's going to hit it. It either might bounce, come again, bounce, and we would want to keep an eye. And then if you notice that it's kind of bouncing a little higher each time, and we get an hourly close like in this level, then yeah, you could probably continue to buy there. But anyway, guys, I think that's a long enough video. What did I want to do lastly? I wanted to throw on this Ichimoku cloud and see if we don't have any. So you have this white line here at 22.61. If we do have a breakdown of that rising channel at all, 22.61, that's going to be a place to buy as well. 22.60, which kind of lines up with that fib retracement as well. The point, but I mean, pretty much. I'm just seeing that we're going to have a little pullback here, hopefully catch support at this 23.54. If not, then, this daily, actually, you could do something like that as well. If you go off of the daily in 22.95, and that would actually make sense because that was one of the fib retracements. So yeah, I think I want to go off of the daily as this being the rising channel here. Probably that makes more sense. But yeah, I mean, those are kind of the levels. I hope that wasn't too rambling and too confusing. Hit the like button if you guys enjoy this content, and let me know what you think about the ideas and this playing out. So far, it's working out nicely. Let me know if you're in this play or not. All right, peace.